God's evening, people. I saw something today that made me think. So now I'm going to think about it out loud. Are you willing to trust yourself enough to be who you were meant to be? See, each and every one of us was created with a purpose. We don't always know what that purpose is. That purpose isn't always crystal clear. Sometimes it takes a little while for us to figure out what that purpose is. But we were all born with a purpose. And from day one to year 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, whatever the case may be, that purpose never really changes. But we change what we do to get after our purpose. And the reason why we change is because we don't always know what the purpose is. So sometimes we have to do things differently until it clicks to us and it's like, that's what I was born to do. That's my purpose. That's what I was meant to be. But when we don't trust ourselves enough to do that evaluation and truly figure out what we were meant to be, who we were meant to be, we find ourselves going through the motions, doing things that we think might be good for us. And all the while, we're distancing ourselves from our purpose. Because the less time you spend being who you were meant to be, the more time you spend being who you weren't meant to be, doing what you weren't meant to do. So if you're doing something and it feels like you're just going through the motions, it's not really you, but you're gonna do it anyway, I challenge you to trust yourself enough to be who you were meant to be. Trust yourself enough to find out what your purpose is. Trust yourself enough to let go of what feels good right now that you think is it, and truly find out who you're meant to be. It's not easy, but nothing worth having comes easy. So think about it. Find out if what you're doing and who you are aligns with your purpose. If not, consider a change. Spoke to someone today and we were talking about taking another position that they've never done before, and spoke about the anxiety and nervousness that comes with that. And I had to remind them that those are opportunities for growth. We grow in times of discomfort. It was time for a change. It is time for a change. And this change is creating a level of discomfort. But this is what's going to build that person more. This is what's going to make them better. This is what's going to broaden their scope. Mainly because it's uncomfortable. We don't grow when we're in our comfort zone. Sometimes you got to step out of it. And if this change is what's necessary, that means you got to step out of that comfort zone and go get that change. Y'all have a blessed day. Make progress, not excuses.